What's up, guys? Welcome to episode number 8 of the Game Scrubs podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Cal. Joining me, as always, as per usual, Jake. Jake, how you doing?
I am doing very well. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but I beat Donkey Kong Country for the first time ever today, so I'm kind of on cloud 9.
Yeah. For those of you uninitiated to this, the number one podcast on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/Hogtide Productions. This is our weekly roundup of the top gaming news of the week. So, yeah, sometimes we stray a little bit. Sometimes we let it breathe a little bit more. And sometimes it is bam, 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 bam. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. On to the next topic, sort of a night. But this week, Jake, it feels like we have a little bit of that room to breathe, and I think it's for a good reason this week.
My preferred style. I like 5 or 6 articles with a good talk, and less just covering shallow bullshit. As someone who works in TV news, I hate trying to cover all the bullshit that happens. I like a more fleshed out take on something.
I hear that, brother.
So, what do you want to talk about? As if everyone couldn't already see what the first topic is.
Our first topic that we're talking about today is actually going to be an update on a story that we have covered before.
Several times.
Ubisoft and some sexual harassment claims. And it sounds like, well, after all these accusations and several senior staff members leaving/being fired from the company, Yves Guillemot, I really need to just look up his freaking name and get a pronunciation of that, because I feel like I'm screwing it up, but it's close enough.
Hey man, if this is all happening under his nose, who cares?
Yeah. So he provided an email to IGN explaining the independent investigations, saying that 2,000 employees participated in listening sessions and 14,000 responded to anonymous surveys.
Wow.
And 100 interviews were conducted and 40 focus groups were held. And basically, after all that, they came up with 4 areas to improve on.
Before we talk about these 4 areas, I just want to say, isn't this common fucking sense? Is this really something they had to do all of this work to figure out? Lead me in. What are the 4 areas?
Number 1, guarantee a working environment where everyone feels respected and safe. Number 2, putting diversity and inclusion at the heart of everything we do. 3, refocus and strengthen our HR function. And 4, make the managers of the group accountable and empower them.
Whoa, so you're telling me they're going to hold people accountable for their actions? As someone who's worked for a big corporation where actions weren't held accountable, I'm just very fascinated with this. It's just really interesting to me. Yeah, Sponge Daddy in the chat. Revolutionary, one would say. They are really putting, this is going to be the face, Ubisoft is a trendsetter. They're going to be the one to look to for all of this.
No, they're not.
No, this is stupid. Got to put that lip service in to make the company seem like it's not total shit. Mach 100%.
There's going to be rogue little groups of... Because here's what it sounds like is going to happen. They're going to become more cliquey and nichey as far as
fuckbags. Or scumbags, sorry, that's my bad.
Losers, suckers, some might say. And what they're going to do is they're going to hide it better. That's all it's going to come down to. I mean, you and I both worked at that company. I still do, somewhere. And those people are still out there.
Yep.
They still are way in there.
And not only are they out there, they're moving up.
Yeah, they're moving on up in the world.
They're moving
They
up
are-
in the company. They're moving up in the world. I'm just like, oh,
They're
okay.
taking their own life by the horns, and they are j- just forcing their will upon their life to move up and move on.
Oh boy. Wow. All right. So we.
So-
Yeah. Go ahead.
They could have paid. What I wonder is how much they paid for all these investigations to be done, right? Because they could have paid me, you know, I don't know, $5,000, and I could have given them at least those four.
Yeah, at least, right? I could just sit there. They could give me a $5,000 check. I would pull out a pocket notebook, write down those 4 things, and hand it to them.
Here you go. You know what?
Done.
I'll put a 5th one on there. Don't be an ass. You're welcome.
This is for you.
That's the art of the deal, Jake. The thing is, we can't tell them that. We can't let them know that we know what they need to be told. Otherwise, then they don't need to hear what we have to tell them.
Exactly.
Which makes it even more egregious, where it's just like, at what point are we at as far as a corporate society, where they have to use these sorts of resources just to get that information, which, like you said to preface it, is all common sense.
This isn't
It's
radical
completely
thinking.
ridiculous.
Yeah, this isn't like a. This isn't. Oh man, not to get too. Not to get too political, but this is not a radical idea. This is not a radical set of rules. Just like the idea of, healthcare being a human right. The idea of living a healthy life isn't radical. It's not fucking radical. That's just the thing. These 4 things. This is
Here's the thing: it's radical, but it's not radical.
exactly. It's TMNT 1988 radical. You
There
show
you
me
go.
that good cheese bridge riding a skateboard in the sewer.
Heroes in a half shell.
Turtle power.
Yeah.
According to the internal investigation, roughly 25% of employees had experienced or witnessed some form of workplace misconduct in the last two years, and that 1 in 5 do not fully fully respect. That's a horrible typo in this article. Respected or safe in the work environment. That's fucking unbelievable. 1 in 5 employees. That's crazy. Okay, that's how I feel.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
It's
Like, I feel like, what's the name of the person? Tyrone? Just like, you are so dumb.
You are dumb.
They're out here, getting everybody all up in here. It's a really old newscast. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like you are so dumb.
Yep.
But you know what? I'll take glacial, tectonic plate movingly slow change over nothing, I guess. So
Yeah.
here's hoping in the future that they don't have to, deal with this again.
Yes. It's yes.
The thing is, it's never going to go to zero.
It's not.
As much as that sucks, it's never going to go to zero. But hopefully, it's not going to be fucking 25%.
Exactly.
Get it to single digits, please. Get it 5% or under.
And really,
How's that? 'Cause
and
then
really,
when you look at that, then it's 95% are fine, but 5%, it's still not okay.
yeah.
But
And just really hold people accountable. Truly hold them accountable. That's
I think sneakily the biggest thing on here though that a lot of corporations could stand to look at is number 4.
Yep.
Managers being more accountable and empowering them to say, hey, Jim, if you hit on Barbara again, I'm gonna have you fired. You know, give them the power to say shit like that.
Yep.
You know,
Exactly.
because they're the ones who are interacting with the employees on a daily basis.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of saying that it's going to happen, just do it. 100% Mach.
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. You want to move on to the next super toxic thing?
Moving on to a much lighter note. Steve and Alex from Minecraft are joining Smash Brothers
On October 13th. That's soon.
That's real soon. That's a week from tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
I'll be playing.
Same.
I think.
I'll be
Wait.
playing.
Oh no, I won't. I'm opening all week next week.
Damn.
But I'll be playing after. I'll play a little Smash after. That's fine.
Dude.
I'll be playing Smash day one there. As far as Steve coming out, because I wanna. He looks like he could get real toxic.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about him? First of all, character release. What do you feel about Steven Smash?
As far as, okay, so there's a couple different ways to look at this. And the first is the idea, okay, so now we have 4 more character slots left. And before we had 5, and now Steve from Minecraft / Alex, and Creeper and Enderman
Yes.
are all now, they're taking that slot. So now it makes me wonder, you know, clearly Microsoft had talked with Nintendo and said, you know what, okay, yeah, we'll let you use Banjo and Kazooie, and you can put Banjo and Kazooie in Smash Bros. Because Banjo and Kazooie makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Partly what disturbed me about the difference between Banjo and Kazooie and Steve is that Steve feels way more like a forced character on Smash Bros. Versus Banjo and Kazooie made sense, you know?
Because it was like it had formerly been on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah,
But
it's like because people were saying when Banjo and Kazooie came out, it's like they belonged here this whole time, right?
They truly did. They truly did. But then if you look at like Terry or Joker or there's one more, or Cloud, never, like, why are they there then?
Right. And that's I think more in the dimension of they kind of fit. They're definitely iconic sort of characters.
You're saying that Minecraft Steve in the best-selling game because it's released on every single fucking thing everywhere is the best? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I'm saying it just feels more like it was forced. You know, like when Nintendo got Minecraft on Switch, it just, like, I just imagine that being a part of the conversation to get Minecraft on the Switch.
I see.
Is Microsoft saying, okay, we'll give you Minecraft to put on your console, but in exchange, we know you have this Smash Bros. Game coming out. Eventually, we want Minecraft Steve on there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm deeply, deeply depressed that it's not Herobrine. Okay?
Oh my god.
Herobrine would be too powerful for the game, so I guess they decided to keep him out. But I do, and okay, so that's like Steve as a character in Smash, right?
Yeah.
What do you? I'll throw it to you because I don't want to take up too much time and then like cover everything that you wanted to talk about. But I wanted to at least discuss him as a character first, and then him like his move set.
Oh yeah.
Kind of as like a second half of like everything I think about him. So what do you think about Steve as a character?
I did a live watch along with the announcement, and Lotus made the comment that it was like the recording of Ralph in Simpsons. It's like you can pinpoint the exact reaction when his heart breaks. And it is true. Like, I wasn't excited at all. I was extremely disappointed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also extremely excited. Like, seeing the moveset and stuff gets me freaking hyped. But my initial response was, like, so frustrating. It didn't ruin my day, but it came pretty damn fucking close.
Yeah.
Like, I know that not everyone's going to be excited or happy about a character being put into a game, but just with, like, speculation and all this stuff, I was just so pumped. I was like, here we go. Like, Activision's doing good with the Crash Bandicoot stuff. Crash 4 is coming out this week. Like, this could be it. We're finally getting Crash and Smash. It rolls off the tongue. It's gonna be amazing. Or like Spyro, it's like, oh, the remaster came out, sold really well. Especially, it did so good on the Switch. And then I'm like, okay, Steve, okay. Alright, Steve, cool. More Minecraft. I can't fucking go anywhere without Minecraft being there. And my biggest thing is I have no beef with Minecraft. I haven't played it in years. I used to play it quite a lot because it's it's an enjoyable game. But man, I'm not saying the community is disgusting. I'm saying that the content made with Minecraft is just the cringiest, most annoying shit that I've ever seen on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I've seen plenty of pedophiles get outed as Minecraft players. Or actually vice versa. Minecraft players get outed as pedophiles.
All the time.
They also happen to be really good at Smash, but no.
God. Good lord. But we all knew the Smash community was toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
Didn't know it was that bad, but...
I don't know. I think there's maybe one or two others that I can think of, like Call of Duty.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That shit's so cringy.
Yeah. The people that are like, "Oh my god, Chica is so hot."
See that's
bro,
that's
what
not
is wrong with you?
That's not on Minecraft at all. It's just so fucking. Oh man, it's just like watching these 40-year-old dudes dressed like 16-year-old dudes making videos for 10-year-olds is just like not my jam. And I get that people enjoy it, and that's cool.
You're looking for another host. Damn.
I was gonna say people can like what they like. I'm not gonna ever say that people shouldn't like if it's harmless and not made by like a total fuckwad. Because I mean, let's be honest, Notch is a fuck, but he doesn't own it anymore. I just don't care about Steve. I had no interest in Steve from Minecraft. I always saw him like photoshopped in the thumbnails for like, could he be the next Smash character? And I was like, for the love of God, I hope not. And here we are.
And here's the thing that I think makes it very tough to swallow in terms of like, wow, this is your choice, is the fact that Steve has no personality whatsoever. It's not like a character like all of us were thinking, like Crash, that, you know, is wacky and like
Has a history.
Has a history and is like something that we can all like, at least something we can all grab onto and be like, that is Smash or Crash right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, what, he crouches, he fucking teabags, like he does the awkward.
Okay, that being said, Admiral Akbar did put in the chat something that makes me very happy. Two things, and one I have pulled up on the screen right now, which is Box Kirby. When I saw Kirby after he's absorbed Steve's power, I was in. That's what really sold me. I was like, okay, you son of a bitch, I'm in. But the other one is when Steve gets put to sleep, he's on the little bed. I love that. That's so good. But that's so Smash, is to get those little good details.
Yes. And that actually, you know, I feel like genuinely I was more like bewildered, like, wow, they really did it, in sort of a reaction to, like, initially with Steve being in Smash, right? Well, today I decided to sit down and I watched that the whole moveset thing beyond the initial trailer, the one from the third, and
hell yeah, dude.
Like, there is so much that had to have gone into putting this character in the game. Like, there's so much more for this character in particular to make every stage viable versus for Minecraft Steve versus just saying, okay, we need to get a wireframe going, get hitboxes set up, we need to do all sorts of stuff like that, and then then the character's essentially done. It's just putting a skin on, right? Essentially. But along with, like, maybe getting some music rescored or a new map set up, stuff like that, you know. But with this, it's like almost changing the mechanics of the entire game to make sure that this character is still is able to be a Minecraft character, just also in Smash.
It's the crap.
It's wild.
All right, so do you want to move on to talking about the mechanics? Talk about how he plays, because watching that, I actually got super hyped.
Yeah. So, oh my God, you can set blocks in the air with regular special, right?
Yup.
Oh fuck.
The sword, you can craft swords, so your first sword swings faster, and then you can craft swords. The more you craft them, the slower they swing, the more damage they do, though. Your weapons can break. Or sorry, your sword can break. Your axe doesn't break. Your little up tilt doesn't break. Fun fact. His downs.
That's good.
One of my favorite things was Sakurai explaining the difference between lava and magma.
Yes, magma and lava, magma. One comes out of the earth, the other is in the earth. I don't get it.
What a legend, dude.
He was his presentation was phenomenal.
See, I don't know, man. I was really hoping for, like, Pajama Sam or, like, Math Blaster Kid. I was like, really start throwing
for putt.
Putt. Yeah, see, that's the thing. If we're just gonna start throwing fucking whatever PC game bullshit characters that a bunch of little dumb kids like.
Wishbone from Wishbone's Odyssey.
I mean, that's a perfect point-and-click adventure. When are we getting Carmen Sandiego, huh? The hard part is finding where she is.
Holy shit. Where's the Carmen Sandiego stream? Well, I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, all the mechanics I thought were really cool. I really enjoyed what I saw, and I'm very excited to play Steve. Not excited to play against Steve. Actually, I'm super pumped to play against Steve. As a DDD main, I'm super hyped, but I just think it'll be a good matchup. I'm excited for him to get on that stupid little glider and then just get fucked. I'm gonna edgeguard the shit out of Steve, and I'm so excited.
I can see Steve legitimately being a top tier character.
Oh, for sure. Until they get that
the edge guarding. Holy shit,
dude! With the block dropping the fire off the edge.
Dropping the fire, you can drop fire, iron, set up a blockade. You can do, like, all sorts of shit. It's nuts.
It's gonna be wacky as shit. But think about if we'd had Crash in there. Get the bazooka, the Wampa Fruit bazooka, get the spin. I don't know. That's just, that'll be for another day, I guess. Just hopefully we get to talk about that next time we talk about a Smash character being added. How funny would that be, though? Think about that. A Naughty Dog created character would be in Smash Bros.
Oh, no.
That's their fault for...
When will, oh god, what's her name? The buff chick.
Abby.
When will Abby be in Smash Bros?
Her final smash is she just
man.
puts your head between her forearm and bicep and pops it.
She just crushes your head like a melon in between her legs.
I'm in. But yeah, I think this is cool. I'm super pumped for the next Smash announcement. That's where I'm sitting right now.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, I'm happy for the people who are happy for Steve, and I'm excited to play him, and excited that Sakurai made his goofy, fun video. I'm always down for more Sakurai. Anytime I get a video from Sakurai, I'm happy.
Yeah. I guess my last note is, I wasn't trying, for those of you who are in our Discord, I wasn't trying to be like confrontational or anything about people's distaste for Steve. It's fine to not like Steve in the game. But I get it. It's the best-selling game ever.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I was talking to a coworker who plays a lot of Minecraft, actually. So I was like, you think this is going to bring a ton of kids over? Just like the best-selling game of all time, right? Add a character from the best-selling game of all time to the best-selling fighter of all time.
It's true.
It makes sense. It's a brilliant business move.
Plus,
God,
the fact that they're doing it like so late into the game cycle, right?
yeah.
Like, I don't play very much anymore. I'll just be honest there. I don't really play much.
I wish I played more.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm kind of glad to, I get really hyped for Smash, and I play it a ton, and like I burn myself out. And I'm okay with that, because then it gives me time for other games.
That's true. Before we move on, I would like to just say what I don't know if you saw, but I added a new channel called Stream Quotes for the Discord, and Lotus just dropped the perfect quote. Be excited about Smash announcement. Initial reaction is disappointment. Try and find the bright side. Just break down and wait for the next one. Repeat. That is a peak DLC character announcement for Smash.
Yeah. That's fine. Here's the thing: is I'm excited to get better, or to get good with Steve, or at least get competent. But I also I haven't played since Min Min was dropped, so.
Damn, that's true.
I meant to play last night, but like I said, Oh yeah, and I was gonna I was supposed to stream Among Us late at night to supplement the lack of Sunday night streams anymore, because football is a thing.
Thanks, football.
Thanks a lot. But hey, the Eagles got that dub, so that's all right.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
Speaking of things that upset a lot of people on Twitter.
Oh God. Yeah. Well, I don't think they're necessarily wrong.
No. Well, I mean, that's exactly how I felt about what we just talked about. Like, okay, yeah. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, new Peter Parker. Why? Do they have the side-by-side image? Oh, this article didn't have the side-by-side image. Why? That's dumb.
I'll
pull it up. I'll find it. Go ahead and talk about it.
Alright, so they put young Peter Parker in this stupid fucking game after they already had like mid-20s Peter Parker in the game. Why the fuck would they go backwards with his age when he already like this looked like a already like complete Spider-Man that we didn't have to like really grow up with, right?
Yes, correct.
We didn't have to grow up with him. We're already caught up. We know who fucking Spider-Man is. Okay? It's the same thing that happened when they were rebooting Batman too much.
Yup, exactly.
Where, his parents got shot. Blah blah blah. Now he's fucking Batman, right? Same fucking thing with this where it's Spider-Man. We know Spider-Man. We don't need to have him grow up.
Yep.
You know?
Correct.
Like
We
I
don't.
don't know. I don't understand other than unless there's plans for like a second one.
Yeah.
I just don't get it, Jake. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand.
Will there be a Spider-Verse on the PS5? Is that what they're gonna do? Maybe this is like an alternate dimension.
See what they're
please do something to make this worth our fucking time and anger.
You know what they're gonna do is they're gonna bring back Jamie Foxx to do the shittiest villain from the shittiest Spider-Man movie. Why? Fucking why? If you're gonna bring back anyone, it's Willem Dafoe to play Green Goblin.
Yes.
Okay, but that's all off the point.
Spider-Man.
I offered you friendship, Spider-Man. As he disintegrates a group of old men with a pumpkin bomb.
It's just like they just turn the bones and
Dude, that was such a Sam Raimi move.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think it looks disgusting. I'm just kidding. I'm just not into it. I don't get it. I don't know why they chose to do that. They also revealed with this. They also revealed the first 60 frames per second gameplay, which looked dope.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Hell yeah, of course.
Fuck, it's finally we have it. 60 frames a second. About fucking time, you old lazies.
You bums.
Shit, get it right.
Yes.
My eyes were straining to put together these 24 frames a second and understand what's going on between them. Well, I don't know. Huh? How did I get shot? It must have happened between frames.
In between frames, real quick. Yoda's mind trick in the chat mentioned young Spider looks like a Zuckerberg, which he kind of does.
He definitely does.
Monster Heel wants another Spider-Man origin movie. He doesn't know how he became Spider-Man. God.
I think his uncle told him once, with great power comes a bit of responsibility too, or something like that. I don't know. I'm dying.
I'm pretty sure, based on what I know of Uncle Ben, you add the rice to the water, then bring it to a boil.
And then you get fucking taken off the shelves for being racist.
God. Oh boy. So so that's a thing. That was all I had for that, honestly. I don't care about the I mean, obviously it was cool to see the 60 frames per second, but the thing that everyone gave a shit about was the two Peters.
Yeah.
A Tale of Two Peters.
Now, we might as well read the statement they put out, which says...
Drop it like it's hot.
Today's news about the new Peter Parker face model has surprised some of you, and we at Insomniac totally understand your reaction. Heck, it even took me a while to get used to Peter's new look. But as we discuss the franchise's future and moving to the PS5, it quickly became apparent that delivering even more believable looking characters made finding a better facial match for actor Yuri Lowenthal, who we all love as Peter, a necessity. We care as much about this character as your attachment to him, so please know we didn't make this decision/change lightly. As we did throughout the development of Marvel's Spider-Man, we'll continue to read your comments, listen, and always be looking for ways to improve every facet of the game. At the same time, I hope you can trust us that this decision is what we feel is best for the future of the franchise and our upcoming goals for this beloved Marvel character.
I mean,
Marvel character, end quote.
Marvel character. Here's the thing. Insomniac's had to deal with Puddlegate. They've had to deal with, like, these fucking crazy-ass fans. And, yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Peter's face, but these guys, the squad over at Insomniac just constantly get this shit right now with the Spider-Man. Anytime you take on a comic fucking character, you're just gonna get this shit no matter what. Yeah, agreed, Sponge Daddy. 2 paragraphs about this seems excessive. You are correct. They shouldn't have to justify their shit to fans, but like in 2 paragraphs. I don't know. I think people are just getting too upset about it. It is different, wildly different, and a little jarring, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, of course you do see Peter Parker, you see his face a lot, but I'm playing Spider-Man. I'm not playing Peter Parker, the game. I know he is Spider-Man, but I care about how the mask looks. I care about how the suit looks. I'm more interested in that. I don't know. Any final thoughts?
I think they made the wrong decision. But,
oh.
You know, what do I know?
You're not a game developer.
I'm not a game developer, but I'm a game player. I'm someone who spends money on games.
That's true. That's true. If people don't like it enough, they can vote with their wallet.
Yeah. In the wise words of a great man, Colin Moriarty, always vote with your wallet, folks. Always use your wallet because they won't listen to you without your wallet, okay? Let me tell you, you just get on some podcast and you just start spouting off, sounding like a certain ignorant someone. You're going to lose them, folks. I can tell you right here, you're going to lose them, okay?
Okay, so that's actually a perfect transition. I don't know if you're trying to do it that way, but that's a perfect transition to our next article, which is WB's interactive president responds to an ongoing debate over supporting J.K. Rowling. Speaking of ignorant assholes.
Yeah.
Except not only is she ignorant, she's also extremely transphobic.
Yes.
Which, it's actually really easy not to do that. I don't know if anyone knows that. Just a quick aside for the chat, it's really easy not to be extremely transphobic, but apparently it's super hard for J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. Now, the president's name is David Haddad, and basically said, quote, I might not agree with her stance on a range of topics, but I can agree that she has the right to hold her opinions, end quote. But he was asked about the company's association with Rowling after announcing Hogwarts Legacy. And he said, quote, not a lot I can comment on other than since we did get so many questions, I wanted to be responsive the best way I could. The way I'd like to do it is I'd like to echo something you've heard from our most senior executive leadership. While J.K. Rowling is the creator of Harry Potter, and we are bringing that to life with the power of Portkey, in many places she's a private citizen also. And that means she's entitled to express her personal opinion on social media. I may not agree with her, and I might not agree with the stance, blah, 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 but I can agree she has the right to hold her opinions. End quote. So, you know, honestly, I didn't think this. I liked the idea behind the game of fleshing out the Harry Potter world beyond just fucking Hogwarts. But I have like zero interest in this game.
I mean, if she's not getting royalties, I'm in. If she is getting royalties, I'm out. I'm not going to get it at $60, I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'll wait for this to hit 20, maybe 15.
I'll wait for someone to give it to me.
Yeah, spot on.
I'm not playing this shit. Because you know that when they say not directly involved, it's, Okay, yeah. Just send me some royalties. Just send me like $100 per whatever every 1,000. It's just, you know,
There we go.
it's
Lotus just dropped that good quote. I give it a year before it's in the $5 bin at video games, etc.
yeah. Oh
100%.
yeah. Same as the last ones.
Oh, jeez. Hey, man, PS1 Haggard is hot. The pinnacle.
God,
Talking about the pinnacle of what the man should look like.
okay. You guys, calm down here.
Well, okay, real quick in the chat, Monster Heel also said if they weren't expecting to keep milking the Harry Potter cash cow for decades to come, Rowling would have been canceled by now. And honestly, like, I would agree with that. If they weren't milking this cow and she didn't have to be associated, it's kind of like Lovecraft, but he's obviously fucking dead. Was dead before a lot of us enjoyed his art. But like, if she wasn't getting any money for this, I would be much more down for all of this stuff.
What if all of it went to, well,
Here we go. Yeah, go ahead. I was just gonna say, how great would it be if all of the money went to like
LGBTQ communities?
Yes.
Or organizations?
yes.
Yeah.
There we go. That's how we fix this problem.
Well, so there you go.
Yep.
The company is working with LGBTQ organizations, and Haddad personally talked to the director of transmedia representation at GLAAD, and did not mention Rowling in this context.
For some reason.
It's like he has some foresight that, the PR of having this horrendously shit person tied to our game as someone who could be making royalties just for creating this world, when really she created a world. She didn't flesh it out beyond Hogwarts and like a couple other key set places like
Hogsmeade. So creative.
Hogsmeade. Oh yeah, man, Hogwarts, Hogmeade.
Dude, and we talked about it on the last time we talked about this ignorant fucking asshole was her getting on social media and just like whenever she feels like it, that's how she expands the fucking lore. She just is like, oh yeah, I meant it to be this way. And oh my gosh, it's just so fucking stupid.
Dumbledore's gay. Dumbledore's gay. He's gay. I don't know. Dumbledore, I just want to make sure it's clear. Yeah, he was gay. Didn't you guys get that from the book? Like, or shit. I sound like Donnie from
Big Lebowski.
Oh my god. No.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Wild Thornberries.
Oh my. Hey, do you know? Here's a what's up, my dudes, for y'all. Do you know who is the voice actor for Donnie?
Who?
Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Did Flea from Red Hot Chili? Oh, did he died?
Did he died? God, fucking Google, dude. I'm so excited. This is the big reveal.
Oh my god!
Told you. Isn't that?
And that's the next article. Today I learned Donnie Thornberry is voiced by Flea. Oh man, I thought it would make a great video to take some footage from the debate of Donald Trump. Just put Donnie Thornberry over him just being like
babbling.
Yeah,
dude, that video that WeebyGBs shared into the Discord with like the Mario music over it, so perfect. Just Joe trying to talk and just like so perfect. But yeah, this is a bit of a sidetrack from this total fucking asshole, but something I wanted to talk about. We don't have to talk about it with too great length. Just what do you think? IGN did this little discussion with some of their top dudes, and it was the next gen trade-off: SSD speed versus storage. What do you think?
I don't think it should be a trade-off whatsoever.
It shouldn't have to be. I don't know why it has to be.
There's a reason we've waited this long for SSDs. SSDs have been around for quite some time now. SSDs are cheaper now than they ever have been.
Correct.
Which is why consoles now are able to be made for the cheap price that you can get them at and still have SSDs in them, right? It was essentially an entire generation where we could have had them in the consoles, but if we had them in at the start of that generation, aka the PS4, Xbox One,
Wii U.
Just no.
SSD and Nintendo consoles when?
Oh Jesus!
Never.
Never. That'll be the Switch 3. Reswitched.
Reswitched.
No, they'll call it the new Nintendo 3DS Switch XL.
I hate how they named all of the 3DS things. I hated it. The 3DS Li, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that should have been even that it shouldn't have been a trade-off. I agree with that. But that being said, I'll take speed over storage with the ability to do external storage. Yeah, I'll do speed over storage.
Sure. I mean, a lot of people do that now anyway. Is if they don't like physical media, they'll just plug in an external hard drive, and then you can just transfer, on and off the SSD, whatever you're playing.
Yep.
Or even just download it and then keep the saves part, put that in the, the hard drive. You don't have to keep the entire game on anything, so long as you own the license still.
Correct.
So, I mean, yeah, obviously the speed is going to be more viable than the storage. However, games are becoming bigger and bigger. With each one that's being made, it seems like developers have no sense of compression or compacting their games any smaller than like 50 gigs, it seems like. So, I kind of...
Dude,
the speed is the key.
That's what someone just said as we were talking. Someone in the chat, Endless Cadenza. I think the real problem is that a game like Modern Warfare doesn't fit on a 250 gigabyte SSD anymore. And then Mach right below that got to run the two SSDs, a small one for console software itself, and the fat, slower one for games.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous. I don't know. We're in an odd spot, a weird in-between spot between consoles and PC right now.
Yeah. There are faster things available than SSDs. SSDs are more mainstream now by far, but there is a certain writing that can be done that makes them even faster. So, I think, as always, it is about both compromise and or finding a balance.
Yep, that's the key. That's the thing.
You want to be able to play the games, but in order to play the games, you also want to have an enjoyable time doing it,
Wait, you want to have fun while you're playing games? What the fuck? Get a load of this guy.
So, anyway, that's about all I really have to say for that.
Same. Yeah, I just thought it'd be an interesting thing to touch on. Like, they turned that into it was just a 23-minute discussion. I thought they had talked about it way more. But, yeah. You know what we need to talk about? Fucking Twitch's soundtrack feature debuting on September 30th, and it will let streamers play music while they're live. How dope is that?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Um, Gosh, I better download it because I'm thinking that might be cool for like,
Dude,
I
your
don't
your
know.
your morning coffee fucking Animal Crossing streams, you get some nice chill music going, dude. I apologize.
I already
I've
Animal
literally
Crossing already has chill
That's
music.
true. That's true. I've literally slept through every one of those. Every night I set my alarm to be up to watch it, and every day I sleep through it. Every time.
I mean, that's okay. I'm asleep by the time you start some of your Smash streams, so
I was gonna say by the time I get home, before I even start
Yeah.
streaming.
yeah, it's
God.
bad. Dude, the other day it was so bad. I was just technically I was being stirred every now and again by a certain chat, but I was so tired.
Oh my god, dude. And it was going. We'll talk about that at the end of this. We're almost there.
Yeah, so
This is really exciting. And it's funny because you actually streamed and played Weezer basically the whole fucking time.
yeah, I
if-
went back and rewatched a good portion, actually quite a damn bit of that stream.
It was a great stream.
It was like 3.5, 4 hours long.
Dude, it was awesome. I loved it. I've been waiting for Microsoft Sudoku for quite a while, so I'm glad I got it. And I got Weezer. It was a win-win. Like,
Yeah. So I'll be excited to see what all they're able to get on there.
yeah, for sure. That'll be interesting. And like, you know what I bet they put a lot of on? Fucking T-Pain music.
Of course, T-Pain is big right now on Twitch.
Dude, he loves streaming. Like, hearing that dude talk about video games is actually fucking awesome because he is so smart talking about video games. I'm like, this dude knows so much about games, and he's just out here having a great time. Like, he sings at the beginning of his streams. I'm like, what is this? Like, what content am I consuming right now? What a trip. So yeah, expect T-Pain music to be on this. I don't know what else. I'd assume Weezer because they're a bunch of fucking nerds.
Totally. But they're also like, it's weird, like thinking back and knowing how old Weezer is. It's like, ooh,
Yeah.
that means I'm old too.
Hey man, I watched a fantastic video of Rivers doing a stream of his acoustic cover of WAP, and he had never read the lyrics. He just knew the melody. He just had like, they gave him the chords, and then he was singing it, and he started saying the words, and he's like, wait a minute, whoa, wait, what? And it's just like hilarious to see this like 5'6" tiny old man. He's not old, but he's like in his 50s, so it was really, oh, it was so funny. Just took him off guard completely. So I just feel like people like that, people who really get it, and I feel like a lot of younger artists are going to be super on board. Because why wouldn't you want people to stream your music while other people are playing on Twitch? That's my thing. You know how good exposure that would be?
Jake, you just hit the nail on the fucking head. I just don't understand these fucking grubby pieces of shit out there. They're just like, no amount of money is gonna be enough for this one song I made. Oh my god, and so help me, if you listen to it and expose other people to it, oh, I'm gonna get you. You are the source of my problems.
I just don't
Like,
understand.
you are joking me.
It's so easy. It's like, especially if they get paid. Like, who cares? Especially if you get paid. Is it the artistic integrity? Bullshit. I want to be able to stream Still by Ghetto Boys while I play Smash Bros. Just, die, motherfucker, die! Just like me stomping a fax machine while I'm playing Smash Bros. Oh my gosh. Whew. Sorry. Got all heated up.
I know, me too.
It's so good. I'm so pumped. This is so exciting.
Look forward to Twitch's soundtrack feature being featured more in our streams.
I personally have been writing a lot of music lately, so I'm gonna see if I can get my music put on Twitch. See what it takes to get it done.
Just be like, oh man, well, no, I could never make music. I could, but it would be bad.
What?
So
See what
I'm
we're
not
gonna
going to.
what we're gonna do is we're just gonna record Cal doing the Hyrule theme on glasses with water, and we're gonna submit it to Twitch. That's a lot of work. You know, it's also a lot of work.
Resting King Koopa.
We got
Bowser
him.
himself.
Lock him up. We got him. He's done.
Don't give him his code. Take his code away from him. Get him out of here. Get him the hell out of here. He's been selling Nintendo Switch hacks. Can you believe it, folks?
This
Bowser.
This is the only place I saw this article. I only saw it on The Verge.
Which means all these other mainstream news sources, lamestream media,
Lamestream.
expose the criminal that Bowser really is, folks, okay? Let me tell you, 2 members of a console hacking and piracy organization, okay? Their team name is Executor. Isn't that nuts? Isn't that crazy, folks? I can't believe this. These guys, they call themselves Executor. Unreal. And one of them is named Gary Bowser, alright? Gary Bowser, as in the Bowser, #1 King Koopa of all time. Gary Bowser.
#1 King Koopa.
Okay, I'm done with that. I think everybody's tired of it.
Dude, but it's so funny. They were cracking down locked down gaming hardware. That's what they were doing. They had arrested in the Dominican Republic. Like, what the fuck? This is like some espionage shit. Like,
This is like, how deep does the rabbit hole go?
yeah.
This is like was it Black Dynamite?
God, yeah.
Like it winds up being the president, and even the president's like, you haven't got. There's still more behind this than what you think, Black Dynamite. And he's like,
Sick reference. Great reference, by the way.
like you know how they keep going up and up and up, and then even then when they get to the president, it's like, no, there's even more.
Yup.
Yeah, that was just making sure the rest of the people get the reference.
So what they
At this point.
So what this group was doing is they were making hacking tools for Nintendo 3DS and the NES Classic, among other devices. And Nintendo knew they were doing this, filed a couple of lawsuits back in May, and it just kept going farther and farther. And moral of the story is, if convicted, these dudes could spend 20 years of prison for each of them.
Yowza.
Rip. Because what they're getting them on is committing wire fraud, and that's big. And a conspiracy to commit money laundering. The wire fraud's the thing that cracks me up, though. Like, man, Nintendo really out there trying to bust some balls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Catch me out here. Hey, speaking of busting balls for not playing games in a legitimate way, don't miss my Pokemon Heart Gold stream on Wednesday.
Oh, that was a good segue right there.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know, a lot of people will say it's just hacks, and clearly it's way more than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's what it takes to get to those hacks, and it's like,
Exactly.
Jesus.
That's the
It
thing.
makes me wonder, like, okay, so who's like funding this? Do these guys just have money?
They make
have
money,
to-
dude.
They like, okay, who's out there saying, okay, I will pay you $10,000 to get me a hack for Overwatch on a Nintendo Switch where I can see through walls?
I gotta get those W's. I have to impress my children.
I want my children to love me.
They're like, Dad, that's
Please.
not Fortnite. There
How
were
come when Daddy? How come when I play, I can't see through the walls like you can? That's part of the game, son. Is you have to level up.
Are you winning, Dad?
No. So, as always, we put these sorts of very good articles, only the best articles at the very end. And this week it's more positive than ever because now Bowser, again, #1 Koopa King. Okay, #1 Koopa King is behind bars now.
Lock him
Thank
up.
goodness that the Mushroom Kingdom is finally going to experience some peace, some freedom from this tyrant, a renegade who not a lot of people like him. Not, in fact, I'd go so far as to say nobody likes him.
Nobody likes him.
All right.
You know what I was gonna say. You know what I do like though. I like playing video games. Cal, what have you been playing this week?
I played some Animal Crossing. Shit, what was I playing earlier this week? Let's look at the stream schedule because I forget what I played. Played some Celeste.
Yes.
That went pretty well. I was supposed to play Carrion and Bloodborne and Among Us. I did play some Among Us. I played like one match, but it wasn't even Sunday. It was like Friday or Thursday. I was just kind of curious to get into the game, but
see what the hype is.
Yeah. Which I gotta say, and I'm just throwing this out there, that game is severely overhyped. Like there's nothing about it that like.
It's just the group aspect of it. I think that's what people really like is like really fucking with your friends, like stuff like that. I feel like you got to play with a good group. I don't know. I say it like I've played it. I have not. So
it just doesn't stick out as something that I'm like really going to invest a whole lot more time in the first place, which is why I'm glad I got it for free. I might stream a little bit tonight, some Carrion.
You can do that. I'm gonna watch football.
Yeah, I don't need to watch football. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I could have been playing some fantasy football, but
save that for later.
Yeah. Let's see. What other games? Fire Emblem Heroes.
Hell yeah, the classic.
Get the dailies, get out.
Yup.
That's about it, really.
Nice.
I've been meaning to hop on Overwatch too, but I don't know. I gotta find a fucking job. I gotta play the life game here.
Play the game of life. I personally have been playing, my usual Mario Kart. Been playing Smash. I beat DK Country this week, so that was really nice. Super Mario Bros. 2. Played a little Super Mario World. Started DK Country 2 today. And I'm trying to think. Oh, I played some more Fall Guys. Not as much as I'd like, but I'll be playing some more soon.
Yep. You enjoy it?
I think I would enjoy it a lot more if I had a fucking controller. But
oh, what? Are you playing on PC?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you would.
I've been playing on a keyboard and it's not great.
Yeah, you should have gotten it for free with PS Plus.
I don't have PS Plus. I don't play online games.
Fuck.
Yeah. But
there you go.
That's all I've been playing. So, Cal, you want to do the housekeeping?
Sure. Housekeeping. For those of you that enjoyed this podcast, make sure to support us by following us or subscribing to us on Twitch. You can find us there at twitch.tv/Hogtide Productions. If you are watching us as a VOD on YouTube, you can also like, favorite, and subscribe there as well. It's all free, so what have you got to lose? You can find us on Facebook. Just search Game Scrubs. And we are also on Discord, which I believe, is that underneath?
No, it's not under there yet. Just, it will be.
It'll be under soon.
It will be. You just gotta hit me up at Jake the Mayor at it on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah, you can find me at Humble Halfwood on Twitter. Although, just don't judge me based off of the Twitter that I am. Base me off the human I am, okay?
Please.
My Twitter is so shit.
I love it. Can you imagine getting paid to sit at home and work when actually you just go through old tweets?
Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Tune in next week.
Bye.